Yes.
Good evening,
Correct.
everyone. Welcome to the Quarantine Concert Series. I'm your host, Kabir Segal, and we have a very special show today. We had some Chinese up on the screen, welcoming our incredible maestro tonight. We are now doing. Let me put that back up. People can see it. See, we're writing in Chinese today. So I want to just say this is show number 93, and we have 7 shows left. We're getting a little nostalgic over here. We're excited that the show's coming to an end. We're relishing every last conversation and musical performance, and we want to thank everyone for tuning in every single day and being with us to enjoy these great shows. We are going to go to 100 episodes next. I think it's next Monday, and then people have been saying, Kabir, what are you going to do after that? We're going to go fishing. By now, you know, we've rented a boat. Camilo, Sandra, and I have rented a boat. There's the boat, and it's a big yellow boat. And I am fishing, obviously, and there's Camilo telling me how to fish. Kabir, you need to lower the rod into the ocean, put the tackle on, and pull up the fish. That's my Camilo impression. Actually, he's very kind and gentle, and also Sandra driving the boat. We're going in the direction of Hawaii. I really wish we could go to Hawaii. Maybe we could go to nice pastures. I want to go there. There we go. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. It's been nice. Quarantine Concerts here. It's been fun hosting the show. Happy trails. Happy trails. All the fishies in the sea. All right. So, what should we do next? I mean, we've been thinking about how we're going to, should we bring the show back? One of the ideas we had was to do a staring contest, right? I still like this idea. We want your ideas, though. What should we do next with the show? We're going to retire it. Should we move it to like a weekly format? Should we do a monthly? Should we just cancel it? What do you think? What do you think we should do? What are the best things about the show? What are the worst things about the show? Send us your feedback. Anything you want to see? I mean, it's a very broad question, but I want to know. I want to learn how we can get better to serve your interest and music needs. And, we're thinking about doing a staring contest. This is Camilo and I staring at each other. And I think Camilo is winning that. Let's zoom up on Camilo there. There it is. Staring contest. Camilo versus Kabir. All right. So this is, of course, the Quarantine Concert Series. And there will be no staring right now. We're hosting these shows every single night. And I want to thank the folks at All About Jazz for simulcasting our concerts. If you're an artist, go make an artist page. If you're a journalist, obviously go write for these folks. And if you're a patron, go make a donation if you can. Great jazz journalism happening at All About Jazz. We're going through this epidemic. 100,000 people have died in the U.S. Think about that. And around the world, hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people are infected with this illness. So there's all kinds of, health consequences, but also artists have lost their gigs. The way of life has really been damaged. So we need to be there for artists. We need to be there for the creative community. I wrote an op-ed about this. There's all kinds of ways you can support artists. Buy the music, stream the music, become a patron of the arts, become a patron. If you have a birthday party, hire a musician to play over Zoom. If you have a wedding, hire a musician. You have a bar mitzvah, whatever. Just there's musicians available. You can find them over the internets and reach out to them. You can buy the music and you can learn a private instrument, take private lessons. So you can become a patron through the website Patreon. So if you love the music, find an artist you want to support and become a patron. All right. So we also have a very cool conversations with film directors. This is the Quarantine Film Series. I have conversations with people who have made movies that have been accepted into top festivals, like the Tribeca Film Festival and South by Southwest. Let's look at this one, for example. Sami Khan, an Academy Award nominee. His last movie, The Last Out, was won a special jury mention. It's South by Southwest. It's about Cuban baseball players who want to make it in the major leagues. So the artist tonight he's interested in Cuban music, but this is a Cuban movie about a Cuban story. So these are the films that are going to be on your streaming services in the weeks and months ahead. So tune into those conversations that happen 10:30 or 11 a.m. Eastern in the mornings. All right, moving on. The word of the day. We always pick one music word of the day. So there will be a pop quiz. I will ask you. What is the word of the day? At the end of the broadcast, if you're the first person to tell me what the word of the day is, you will get a prize. What is the prize? A puppy giving you a trophy. You want that prize. So the artist today, his name begins with a D. D. So the word is inspired by him. What is it? Doppio. Doppio. Italian, twofold. The term sometimes implies that octaves are to be performed, the Italian term for double. I think there will be some doppios today because this artist is he's a virtuoso and he'll be playing doppios on the keyboard. Those are my octaves. So, so that's the word of the day. Now, the more you know. All right. Creativity takes courage. This is true. It doesn't always pay the most to be in the creative profession, but you get to meet interesting people, and it takes courage to share your vulnerabilities with the world. So my hat is off. I'm not wearing a hat, but if it was, it would be off right now to the creative community. All right, moving forward. You can find us everywhere. Facebook. Find us on Twitter. Find us on Instagram. Find us on LinkedIn. Find us on YouTube. Find us on Twitch. By the way, if you're watching on Instagram, you will see that right now, the artist tonight, he's having a nice drink, and he's currently left the building. Now he's back. Hey, man. So you get to see behind the scenes on Instagram. All right, moving on. We're all booked up. We have all shows booked. And now we go to the best part of the broadcast. We get to meet the incredible artist. This artist really is awesome. I've had a lot of fun working with him producing his last album. He's an acclaimed composer, singer, pianist, band leader from China. He has studied at institutions of higher learning, both in China, and he received his master's from Queens College in New York. He is a jazz maestro. He is so incredible. He blends the music of his ethnic music of China with Latin and Cuban music. You have never heard anything like this, I promise you. And when I heard what he was doing, my mind was blown. And I was like, there's actually, we'll talk about it. There is, a Chinese community in Cuba, which we'll learn about. So with that, please welcome to the show the incredible maestro himself, the one, the only, Dongfeng Liu. Ni hao.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dongfeng Liu. Can call me Fred. Fred Liu. Yeah.
Welcome, Dongfeng. Tell
Yeah.
me first, how has the quarantine affected you?
Mm, yes. This this time for me so long. It's difficult. It's difficult. Time for musician for everybody. Uh, so change. Change everyone everything. So cancel for our musician will plan the next 1 or 2 years plan. So I will plan back to China, and then actually this year I will cancel Carnegie Hall, more Carnegie, Carnegie Hall, September, no, November 24. I will cancel my concert release concert.
Mm,
So for me, it's very bad news. So I hope I hope this coronavirus pass.
yeah,
Yeah, pass away. Yeah, pass away from our world. Yeah.
right.
Uh-huh.
I want to ask you, and it's a question I like to ask folks.
Mm.
How do you pass the time in quarantine? Are you practicing a lot? Do you have a routine? Do you get up at the same time every day? Do you make breakfast every day? What is your day-to-day routine in
Oh,
quarantine?
oh yeah. Actually, for me, from January, I moved from Queens. I moved from Queens to Long Island. No, I'm at Long Island. So I will build my room. So I want to build my studio and set up everything. So every day is busy and then practice and take private class. So all of my students, even here and then China, so lot of students before, they don't like someone, they don't like to use the website, take private class. But no, all of the world even my child, he every day he every stay home and then take some he primary school's class. So practice and the composition and preparing my next album. So and after I will conversation with you, talk about my next album. And then I think
I look
every
forward.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I look forward to that. By the way, everyone watching, I'm in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
Dongfeng is
Yeah.
you're
Hmm.
in New York today.
Yeah.
Everyone who's watching, tell us where you're watching from. We want to know the city and states. I want to
Yeah.
share with Dongfeng where his music is connecting around the world. Already, we have Manisha in Rajasthan, India, watching,
Yeah.
um, uh,
Oh, great.
and we have folks in I think Ban is watching and probably in Kentucky.
Hmm.
So of a lot of international audience watching
Hmm.
you. Here we go. Ni
Okay.
hao from Frankfurt, Kentucky. Ban
Okay.
says that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Dongfeng, what would you like to begin your performance with tonight?
Uh, the first one is named Arcadia. Arcadia means the beautiful world. I hope you know. Yeah. I, I, I can play?
Please, please.
Yes. Okay.
Very nice. My friend here is very nice. Look at all the love you're getting. Very unique. Look at all this love. Very unique from Ben Banerjee. I'm telling you, this stuff, you cannot hear this anywhere else. Manisha's got you hooked up, Maxime. I'm gonna do it until you start smiling.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
There you go. I love you, Dongfeng. Cool. Thank you so much for that great opening number. Very nice, very nice. There's a whole lot of love for you around the world. It's Claudia Miranda says up on the screen, you are one fantastic pianist.
Thank you.
You are. I've known that for a long time.
Thank you.
So, tell me about. I know about it because we worked together on your project. It was incredible. China Caribe. Let's put that up on the screen. Dongfeng's last album. Why did you want to make China Caribe?
Oh yeah. You know, I like Chinese culture. I like Chinese folk music melody, but I also like jazz. I also like uh, Latino, Latin rhythm, and then mm, I want to fusion. I want to fusion different elements together, and then use Chinese. I almost use Chinese melody, and then build jazz element, and then build Africuba or some Caribbean rhythm together. So Chinese instruments, like everywhere folk instruments is very beautiful. Just you just you can listen the melody, even simple, even pentatonic, some very folk song, but no more harmony, no more difficult rhythm together. So I want to build, yeah, I want to build, and then I want to try to make different Latin rhythm. Even some use Chinese instrument play Latin, and they use Latin rhythm play Chinese folk song, play Chinese some Chinese music. So can feel uh, feel unique, different,
Yeah.
different. Yeah,
Let's put the song list up there if we can, Sandra, and
uh-huh.
walk us through. You just played Arcadia, which was song number 5.
Yeah.
Walk us through some of the other songs. What are some of your? I know you probably love all of them, but what are some of your favorite songs on this album?
Mm, my favorite song is, I think, I Know You. I like this one. Yeah, this one, even you can listen some percussion, some Latin original rhythm section,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to make some as matter. Just you listen, I think you also like as matter, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So almost Latino musician play almost 4/4 rhythm. So I want to change. I try to change 5/4 or 7/4 rhythm, and then put in Montuno, put in some Dumbo,
Mm-hmm.
uh, like just album with Master John Bendis and Roberto Gandelo. They very great musician.
Yeah.
Yeah,
John
I will
Benitez
play.
plays bass on the album. He's a fantastic
Yeah,
artist,
yeah,
and he's a wonderful artist. And tell me about the unique instrumentation because you had Chinese instrumentalists also on the album. So
yeah,
who else was on the album?
yeah. I also like colorful clothes chasing the moon. So another master is Min Xiaofen, and
Mhm.
then yeah, she played pipa, and another very beautiful young girl is Yang Feifei. They play 二胡. It's I think it's number 7. It's
Yep.
Fisherman Song at Dusk. It's by the Chinese instrument 二胡play this one.
Yeah.
And then Min Xiaofen play first one. Oh, and also very special. Thank you, my very beautiful friend, Han Gai. Yeah, I use them horse, horse singing and with Mongolia's instrument together with pipa together. So I think
Yeah.
music, is one of the world. You know, we can try
E-
different. We can try different together. Yeah. So
Exactly. Exactly.
every song is
Um,
my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. It was really fun
Mhm.
producing it with you. I think everyone needs to go to Dongfeng's website, Fred's website, at the bottom of the screen, Liu Dongfeng, LIUDONGDENG .com. So you can, check out his great music. Also, check out his him on Spotify, and you'll see him streaming in an incredible music, Apple Music, and so forth. And I think what's really great about Dongfeng's music is he brings different cultures together. I do have to ask you, my friend,
Mhm.
growing up in China,
Uh-huh.
what was your exposure to Latin music?
Oh, you know, I built I built the Chinese first band in China, first Latin jazz band in China. But now I want to promote more about. But no, it's jazz music, uh, jazz music festival and jazz music got better. No, but know about more Latin, yeah, Latin jazz. So uh, I will teach some, young people, young musician, and then I think national music is a word. I also like him, like Chinese music, but he also, you know, like me, can buy uh, Chinese instrument, go out, go out the world and make the different world musician play together. Like
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you this January we have concert at the uh, Queen's City Field about Chinese 2 years after Chinese Winter Olympic Games. We will congratulation and then have gala at the Queen's. So very special band at China. All the instrumental by the bamboo. Do you know bamboo? Bamboo. Yeah, all the instruments by 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 the bamboo. So we play together. We play together. Very excellent. Different feel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Well, we
Mm-hmm.
love to hear another song. What would you
Mm-hmm.
like to play next?
I know you. You know
I
me.
do know you.
Yeah, yeah.
All
I
right,
know you.
let's do it.
Okay. Yes.
Whew, that was great.
Ready, Juan? Ready, Juan? Thank you. Thank you.
Very nice. 谢谢，谢谢。
Yeah, good question. You're welcome.
Really cool. Maxime, clap, 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 clap. He's giving you some hearts too. Big hearts.
Yeah, clap it. Yeah. Uh,
Very interesting.
I like
Really
this.
cool. I don't read Mandarin. I don't read Chinese, so I don't want to put. I don't know. Some people are writing in Chinese. I'm not sure what it says, so I don't want to put it up on the screen. Just full man. That was so beautiful. I know. I want to ask you
Hmm.
some questions.
Yeah.
Um, who are some of your biggest artistic inspirations? Who do you look to as role models for the type of music that you're making now?
Uh, sorry, please. Say one more. Come here.
So
I like.
where's your where do you get your inspiration musically? Who do you
Oh,
who do you admire?
oh yes. So I I listen. I like I like listen different from Cuba's master. That's like Gonzalo Rubalcaba and the Chucho Valdez, Michel Camilo, and then uh some like my songs this intro like Dimba, like yet Dimba like salsa music mix some rock and roll music together, and then uh I also like a very strong, strong rhythm, and then uh, make some very soft music melody together. So yeah, that's it. Hmm.
What do you
Oh,
what?
I like this clave. Yeah,
Yeah, I love the clave.
yeah, yeah.
What are you listening to right now during quarantine? What are you listening to? Charlie Parker? Are you listening to more clave based
Oh,
music? What are you currently listening to?
oh yeah. No, I almost listen classical music. Yeah, I think Chopin's harmony like a bebop. you know, it's a lot
Yeah,
of song, like a bebop melody. Charlie Park, even he's a very famous jazz player, jazz musician, but he favorite classical music. And then, I know some my professor tell me he studied Europe and then studied harmony 4 years. So I think some idea, even jazz music, even some pop, some rock and roll music, all the basic is from classic music. So no, I like Keith Jarrett, Keith Jarrett, and then some
oh, of course.
yeah, some very sort of classic music and classic uh, music piece. I can get idea. Yeah.
I gotcha, gotcha,
Hmm.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great. I want to also ask you about your first album. If we can put that up on the screen.
Hmm.
This is the album that you put out before China Korea Bay. I think it was your
Hmm.
debut album. It was called That's That, I think,
That
or something. Let's put,
that time.
there it is.
Yeah.
That time, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about that project. Tell us
Oh.
about that time. Tell us about that time you made that album.
Yeah. This album idea uh, from my about 10 years ago. I went to Cuba. Yeah,
Duh.
with the Inter Jazz Festival, and then study with some master at the Havana. Then I get some idea and write so lots of song. Maybe after days I can show these songs, you know, those songs for you. I went to there, different. The China, very different. So far, so
Mm-hmm.
far from China, and then weather and the language, culture, music, very, very different. Give me very big shake, yeah.
It
So
is. It is a beautiful album. Um, I think you need to. Everyone here needs to obviously go to his website and check out that
mhm,
time. Check out his incredible music.
yeah,
His most recent album,
just product as a China, yeah.
yeah, China Caribe. Beautiful, beautiful music. What would you like to do next, Maestro? What's your next song?
Oh, next song is a melody from Chinese folk song named Fisherman Song at Dusk. I think today, so lots of my friends ask me, you live stream, you will play this one? Yeah, I say yes. Yeah, so lots of my friend, lot of people want to listen this one. So I very few time play concert just piano solo. All of time play with some another musician. So today I will play piano solo for everybody. Okay, enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this on your next album. Beautiful, beautiful. That's such a beautiful song. I really, really love your playing.
Yeah.
Really love playing. Dongfeng, so I have a couple questions, and I know we want to try to get in two songs. Question number one: what kind of piano are you playing? What is the type of piano that you're playing?
Alright. It's Baldwin. Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Yeah.
All right. Question number two:
Uh-huh.
what beverage are you drinking?
Drinking?
Yeah, what are you drinking? What is that?
Oh, uh, let me see. Whiskey.
Whiskey. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cheers.
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 Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers there.
Even
This-
I can see everybody, but I can know. Yeah.
This is
Cheers.
to you, Dongfeng. This is to you and your incredible music.
Which one?
Cheers,
Come
cheers.
here.
This, cheers,
Here?
cheers.
Here?
Yeah, we're here.
Cheers.
Good. Cheers.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I would know, I tell my friend, maybe we can, include drinking. You know,
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Drinking is allowed on
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
And Feifei Yang is watching us. Hey there. So
Hello, Pepe.
drinking is allowed on, and is very much encouraged on the quarantine concert series. Camilo and I like to have a little thing of mezcal right, and during the sound check.
Yeah.
We're on the 92nd, 93rd show tonight, so we've gone through a few bottles, of course, already in the sound checks. So I'm kidding, or am I? All right, so why don't we go to your next song? I want to make sure we can fit in as much music as we can. So what will you play next?
Oh, well, almost time. Oh my God.
I know.
Time is very quickly, But yeah.
Time's a ticking.
Yeah, time's very limited. Maybe next time we can, live, more time. Yeah.
Yes.
Next song, also is a Chinese song named "Colorful Clothes Chasing the Moon." So I miss you, 小芬姐, Min Xiaofen. Yeah, I miss you. But today, it's very special. Everyone, every song about myself play those songs. So yeah, I play this one. Named 彩云追月. Use Chinese language. 彩云追月.
Right. 谢谢.
Yeah, 彩云追月. Yeah.
Thank you. 谢谢.
Yeah. I'm joking. you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Okay.
Bravo, Maestro.
Thank you.
Bravo. Thank you for that beautiful music. I think we're done, unfortunately. Thank you for that beautiful music.
Yeah.
You're incredible. I want everyone to go to Dongfeng's website. I like, there it is, leodongfeng.com. Check him out on Spotify as well. I like how Julian says is bravissimo, mutsevan. That's Hebrew for amazing. So we're getting all the languages in the world. Thank you, Dongfeng. I also want to thank,
Thank you, Kevin.
of course, I also want to say a congratulations to our word of the day winner. The word of the day, Ban Banerjee, is now
Oh my God. Okay.
our defending champion. Ban Banerjee. Dong.
Great.
See, like that, Ban. The great
Yeah.
Maestro Dongfeng and Fred and I are applauding you, Ban.
Thank you.
See,
Thank you.
so there you go. See, guys, I mean, that's what I love about doing the show, because you get to meet, in this case, I know Fred well, but
Yeah.
get to learn about new types of music. And there's really nothing like this on this planet. And I know this art form, and I've been working in Latin jazz for many moons now. So, which you really are a unique asset to this creative community. I so appreciate working with you and the beauty that you make in the world. So thanks for everything that you do and for making the world radiate even more.
Yes. Thank you, Kevin. Thank
All
you.
right, my friend.
Thank
Hope
you.
to see you. Hope to see you play live and in
Yes.
person soon.
Yes, I just set up my new studio. Have another room.
And
If you have valuable time, you can come to New York. Visit our studio.
yeah,
And yeah. And after this,
I'd
we
love to do
will
it.
conversation some about my next album. Is that okay?
Let's do it. I'll
Yes.
bring my bass too.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Come on, brother. Yes.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. Looking forward to it. All right, everyone. Let me tell you about tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's will also be produced by Sandra and Camila. They're the incredible sound team behind the show here. It's my face, but it's really their work. So let's put their website up on the screen. Soundworksrecording.com. If you're an artist and needs any music services, reach out to them and they will get you hooked up. Tomorrow we have a great show. I'm looking forward to the sound check. I'm thinking a little mezcal with my friends, Sandra and Camila, maybe a couple cervezas. Enjoy our sound checks. We have the great Grant Malloy Smith. Going to be broadcasting with him tomorrow. Great Americana artist. So we hope you join us then, 10 p.m. Eastern. Keep it here. And if you can, stay home. Everyone have a great, great night. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.